France, Central Eastern Europe, Germany. In these PV boom markets of Europe, East German VSB Group is pushing ahead with photovoltaics on large areas.
Hello.
You are engaged at the moment in the most powerful and dynamic markets of PV in Europe at the moment. How can you manage to keep on riding the wave?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's quite a journey, and it's true that we are in several very prominent markets in Europe. Obviously, one can think about the Polish market. You know what happened to wind. It was not so popular lately, and a lot of PV. So we have close to 1 gigawatt of PV pipeline in Poland. We also historically, and we entered Poland 14 years ago. The group is 26 years old, and 20 years ago we entered France. And in France we are among the big players, and we also have a pipeline where our office is in Nîmes, very sunny place. But also Italy, which is super interesting. You know, Italy is badly needs something else than Russian gas. The price is very high, obviously very sunny, and we also have a strong team throughout Italy. 3 sites, I could name Greece, I could name Spain, and Germany, yeah, which is also very, very thirsty for electricity from the sun.
Yes. How do you convince the investors to put money in your projects, and which role does it play, whether it is a state-backed tariff or whether you make some deals about PPA or
right,
so?
Okay. Well, first, you know, VSB is on a journey. It has been a pioneer, a very prominent developer, service provider, and now it becomes IPP. So we'll keep. So I have to talk about our shareholders, which are the investors of our parks. So they are Partners Group, they are an infrastructure fund, and what they are looking for, it's obviously a safe, predictable return, but it's also something which goes in the right direction.
How do you secure enough areas, enough fields for this boom which is coming now?
Yeah, well, that's our secret, but that's obviously the challenge. I would say that you have 2 ways usually to do that. You have the systematic map way, you map the constraint, etc. And then you have the contact, because at the end it's people business. So especially in photovoltaic, it's a lot of contact you have on the ground, in a trade fair, or through your network. That's the way you progressively elaborate your pipeline.
Well, a good condition, of course, is that you already come from the wind power sector, so you have your own contacts there, which is maybe useful in both areas. How can you bring both together?
Yeah, you're right. We all know we need to bring them both together, because there is no miracle energy in the field. There are pros and cons of each, and we need to bring them both together. Well, we do. For instance, today in Intersolar we announced a big park, a big partnership with 170 megawatt, made of 100 megawatt of wind and 70 megawatt of PV in Poland, and it will be hybrid. So meaning the 2 plants will flush the energy in the same cable. So doing, you spare the raw material. It is a topic in terms of sustainability. So doing, you offset some costs, so you lower the cost of energy. So this hybridation is very powerful.
Would you say that hybrid is future?
Yeah, to a large extent. Although we have to be careful, because it's not always the same place where you can have wind and PV at the same place. You know, we can put windmill in a forest. You cannot put PV. I have seen. I was in Italy lately. I have seen panels upside down because they went below the foot of turbines where it's extremely windy. So there is room for everything. Standalone plants and also some hybrid ones. And obviously we can think of storage. We also had, in Völkisch, we had a storage unit, which is obviously important because we know that the solar bell, we need to displace it a little bit to the end of the day. Yeah. That's a challenge for, if we want to hit the 100% renewables.
Okay. Thank you very much
You're welcome.
for your insights.